Hey, I'm going to show you how easy it is to mention someone in a Clarityflow conversation. In my demo account here, I have pulled up this conversation. This is a coaching conversation between me and my client, Leslie Nope. And let's say that I posted this message and I know that she hasn't seen it yet and I want to call her attention to it. I'm going to post just a text message here. And within the text portion of my message, I type the @ sign and then start typing her name, Leslie Nope. I see her pop up here. I can click it and say, just want to make sure you saw this, and send my message with her tagged here. Now in this Safari window, I am logged in as Leslie to her email, and you can see I just received a notification that says I've been mentioned as Leslie in this coaching conversation. I can open it and see the message and then click to be brought directly to the message in Clarityflow. So it's really quick, it's really easy. It's a great way to call your client's attention to something that you want to make sure that they don't miss. Now, one other thing that I want to point out is we obviously know that like privacy is a concern with a lot of coaching engagements. You don't want people seeing the wrong messages or information that isn't meant for them. So right now, this conversation, this coaching conversation with Leslie is not marked as private. I don't see the symbol indicating that it's private. And if I open the settings here, I can see that anyone that I share the link with can view this. So this means when I try to mention anybody in this conversation, any of the contacts in my Clarityflow account are options. So I see Logan Roy, or I see Stanley Hudson, or I see Jane Smith. They all show up as options because this conversation isn't private. If I refresh this and move this conversation to be a private conversation in my conversation settings, when this conversation is marked as private, which it is now, I will only see members of this conversation as options to be tagged. So if I go back into a text message here and try to tag Stanley, he doesn't come up. Logan doesn't come up. Jane doesn't come up. Only Leslie shows up as an option to be mentioned in this conversation because she is the only other participant in this private conversation. So that's just a great precaution to make sure that you don't accidentally tag someone in a conversation that isn't meant for them, because then they would receive the notification and be able to access the conversation. So that's just one of the safeguards we have in place. It works really similarly in a group. You will only be able to tag group members in conversations in groups. So that is mentioning people in Clarityflow. It is quick and easy, but powerful and helpful for making sure your messages don't go unnoticed.